Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first impression on a foundation that I've been wanting to try for a really long time, and I finally bought it a couple of weeks ago and I'm super excited to be trying it today, and it is the Nars Sheer Glow Foundation. This is so many people's favourite foundation and it's supposed to be perfect for normal to dry skin, which is what I have, and I'm just really hoping that this is going to be a great foundation for me. So obviously this is what it looks like in the box. I have mine in the shade Light 3 Gobi. And I also bought a little pump to go on mine because unfortunately it doesn't come with a pump, but the pump was only $5, so that's not too bad. And just for your reference, this foundation is $82 in New Zealand. So this is what the foundation bottle looks like. And if I take the lid off, you can see that there's no pump on the bottle, so I'm just going to chuck the pump on now. So now I've got the pump on, the first thing that I've noticed is that the pump locks, so you've got to turn it one way to unlock it so that you can pump it, and then you turn it the other way when you're done, and when you pump it nothing comes out. So that is great for travel and just generally for storing it so that nothing is going to come out of the bottle by mistake. So I really like that. So I'm just going to clip my hair up out of the way before we get started. I really want to get like one of those cute headbands for when I'm doing my makeup to keep my hair out of the way because these are really ugly, but for now this is all I've got, so I just have to deal with it. I'm going to be using the XO Beauty round top face brush to apply my foundation today, and I'm just going to apply the foundation straight onto the brush when it comes out. So this is one layer on now, and I feel like it's a bit of a thicker foundation than what I'm used to. Most of the time I would just wear a BB cream, and when I do wear a foundation it generally has very light coverage because I don't feel like I need too much coverage. But this foundation is supposed to be a medium buildable coverage foundation, so I might just read you what the little pamphlet says now. So this is the little pamphlet that just came with the foundation, and it says here, Sheer Glow Silky Fluid delivers immediate hydration, evens skin tone, and leaves the skin brighter and more radiant. Used daily, your skin's texture improves over time, becoming softer, smoother, and more luminous. Sheer Glow Foundation provides weightless and buildable coverage with a natural radiant finish for normal to dry skin types. Dermatologist tested, non-comedogenic, and fragrance free. It says shake well before use, and I did not do that. Oh well, we will survive. So I have to agree with the hydration. I do have normal to dry skin, and this foundation is not clinging to any dry patches right now. And I would say the coverage is medium at the moment. This is just with one layer though. I haven't tried to build it up yet. And I do have a pimple right here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I feel like it's less noticeable with the foundation on. Obviously it hasn't covered it completely, but I feel like it was a lot more red before I put the foundation on. So it's definitely not drawing attention to it, and it's not made it dry or anything like that, so that's great. And I have to say, it feels like it's just about set itself. Like, it doesn't feel tacky or anything like that. I would still probably set it just because I always set my makeup, but I feel like you almost don't have to. But I'm going to apply a second layer now and see how it feels after that. I'll shake it this time. So with a second layer, I would say this is just about full coverage. It's covered all the redness on my pimple. All you can really see is just a tiny little bump. I feel like really close up you can tell that I'm wearing foundation, but from a distance it still looks really natural and flawless. So right now I'm really happy with how the foundation looks. I personally probably wouldn't wear it every day just because I don't like too much coverage, but I definitely think at this stage is going to be a great foundation for special events and anything that you want to dress up a little bit for. So I'm going to head off and do my makeup now, and I will be right back with you once that's done. I've just finished putting my makeup on, and I found that after I powdered, my face looked a tiny little bit cakey. It might be that you're not supposed to powder with this foundation, or it might also just be the powder that I used. But again, you can only really see the cakiness if you're really, really close to me. I feel like from any distance at all, you can't see the cakiness, and my face still looks just perfect and flawless. And the rest of my makeup applied really nicely over the top of this foundation, and so far I'm really happy with the way it looks, the way it feels, and so far so good. So the time is now 10:15, so I've had the foundation on since about 10 o'clock, so I will check back in with you in a few hours to let you know how it's wearing through the day. Hey guys, so it's 3 o'clock now, so I've had this foundation on for 5 hours, so I thought I'd just do a quick update now because I'm about to head off for the afternoon just to get some things done. So I'll do this update and then I'll do one more sort of later in the evening as well. So right now the foundation is looking exactly the same as it did this morning. It hasn't faded, it hasn't come off in any patches, and I'm really impressed. My face still looks a bit powdery in some areas, but I definitely think that's because of the powder, because it definitely didn't look like that before I put my powder on. And still, I don't think you can tell from a distance at all. I think that my face looks absolutely flawless from a distance. The other thing that I'm really impressed by is that this foundation has not settled into my smile lines at all. Normally foundations will settle in, some more than others, but this one has not done it at all, so that's a huge thumbs up from me. So all in all, so far I am definitely really happy with this foundation, so I'm going to head off again now and I will see you again in a few hours. Well, I suppose it's straight away for you guys, so be right back. Hey guys, so it's 6 o'clock in the evening now, so I've had the foundation on for 8 hours. I'm sorry about the lighting right now. I never record in the evening unless it's a first impression because I have to, and I don't really know how to fix what's going on right now, so sorry about the lighting. I am so impressed with this foundation. It's stayed in place so well all day. It hasn't moved at all, it hasn't come off anywhere, and it feels absolutely lightweight. Even when I touch my face, it feels like there's nothing there. Unfortunately, the powderiness has stayed through the day, but like I said before, I am sure that's because of the powder, not because of the foundation. So just to let you know, I did use the Australis Fresh and Flawless powder, so if you're using this foundation, don't use that powder with it because I don't think they work very well together. But this foundation has been super comfortable to wear all day. It hasn't made my skin feel dry or look oily. It's just, it looks and feels perfect in my opinion. So here's a close-up of my skin at the end of the day. As you can see, like you can still hardly see my pimple, so it hasn't come off or anything. And this is the side that didn't have a pimple on it. So Nars Sheer Glow gets a huge thumbs up from me. Let me know if you've tried it before and what you think of it. And this is the last update just because we're about to lose the sun and I'm not going to be able to film anything once the sun goes down. So thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe if you aren't already so that you don't miss any of my future videos, and I will see you next time. Bye! It's on half battery.